Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to. All right, Will, can you hear me over there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm here. How you?
Okay, awesome. I don't see you, but we're gonna go ahead. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
There
I was
you
like, I
go.
got.
So, thank you guys so much for tuning in to New Music Day Live. I'm your host, Brianna Rashay, and today we have Will. Will is an amazing artist. He will sing your socks off. This man can sing, y'all. So I'm excited about this interview today. So, Will, you've released your single GTL Girls Like This. It's so good. I love it. It just has like a good spirit about it, and it sounds really fun. It's just very, very like a feel good song, you know? So just tell us
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit about how this single came about and like what was the process.
No doubt. I appreciate it. Yeah, my new single GLT came out on February 5th. The process was honestly, my one of my best friends in the world, who's a producer, by the name of Davis Chris. I went to LA to go do some work, to just go put in some, to put in some hours, get some records done. And one of the days that we were in the studio, we came up with this record, and we were thinking, and honestly, what we were thinking was, yo, we're in LA. I love LA. Anybody that knows me knows I love LA. LA is just my vibe. And being in LA, I just wanted to try to write something that kind of felt like LA, you know what I'm saying, or felt like LA to me. And to me, LA felt like, sunshine and pretty girls and, and the beach and, just being in just all top and I think we did that with this record. We also were kind of were trying to keep in mind, hey, we want everybody to be able to sing it. We want every single black person to be able to sing it. We want everybody from, the older girls, sing. That's kind of how that came about. And how Caleb got on the record. I called him when I was in Atlanta, let him know I was going to be in LA. Say, hey man, if you don't pull up in the studio, let's try to make something happen. And we were in the middle of making this record right when he pulled up. And as soon as he pulled in, we was like, yo, go jump in there and do something. And that's kind of what you hear when he. So it really, really was built organically. Extremely organically. It was fun. It was so much fun to arrange and create. Especially with my friends. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome, and I'm glad you like it.
Yes, I mean, wow, the colors, first of all, the visuals are crazy. I absolutely love the way you guys have, the yellow wall and the blue wall, and then you have the Magic City scene. And honestly, it also gives me like a old school meets new school vibe. You got your cars laid out with the women,
Yeah.
and let's not even get started with the black melanin queens in this video. Like, what was the thought process
Fact,
behind the music video for you guys?
facts. Say that one more time.
I was saying, what was the thought process
You said
behind
what
the
inspired the
video?
video for us?
The thought process behind the video for you guys.
So yeah, got you. So I did this video with a director and creative director named Homeboy, and him and our first conversation, I was really just calling him to just check and see, what it would look like to try to get the video done for us. And in that, he just threw some ideas at me, and I was like, man, I love it. The whole thing was, man, I love that. That's dope. Yeah, I want it to be colorful. I want it to be playful. I want it to be bright. I want it to be classy. I want it to feel like I said, I just wanted to feel like everybody could be a part of it. And then he was really good at saying, all right, well, this is what I think we could take with that idea. and make it your own and make it, fun and playful, just like what you're looking for. And then, he added the girls and he casted the girls and casted, all the whole look was really on Homeboy, man. So I gotta give kudos where kudos is due. That was really on Homeboy. I just really told him what I was looking for, kind of vibe I wanted, and he was like, "All right, I got it." He took it from there. So shout out to Homeboy. Appreciate you, sir, on the video. It was a great job. I love it.
Yes, yes, me too. It definitely is a upbeat, feel good song, and the video just makes it even better. So, I know that you are a father to a little girl, and do you ever try to
Facts.
be mindful about, the women that you put in your videos, or the way you portray women in your visual art?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have to toe this really fine line of being, a very able-bodied, very masculine man. You know what I'm saying? Who enjoys the company, who enjoys the company of a lady. You know what I'm saying? I have to find a fine line of towing that line, with also trying to make sure that my daughter perceives herself a certain kind of way, because I would never, I'm not going for a certain type of woman, and I don't want my daughter to be that certain type of woman either. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I just want her to always understand that she is beautiful inside and out. I want her to understand that, the way her daddy treats her is the way that anybody should treat her. You know what I mean? So I but I find it's interesting some days, for sure. But yeah, I absolutely try to keep that in mind. Absolutely,
So so
because
she's
it's
she's
important.
the cutest thing. She's the cutest thing ever. And I looked on your Instagram, and I see you and her do a
Thank you.
lot of um funny things together, videos and stuff like that. Do you think she wants to, like, later on be a entertainer as well, sing or act or something?
Yeah, it's really she has expressed a couple of times really that much of into singing yet, which is interesting to me. But every now and again, you'll catch her sing something, and it's like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you can sing a little bit. So she's
Yes.
coming around, but she's definitely a little actress. She is a drama queen. She got all she's ready to be somebody's correspondent. She's ready to be in somebody's movie. She's definitely a bundle of joy and a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely her own personality. She is who she is, 100%. But yeah, we definitely thought about that path. I want her to show me a few things before we go down that path, because I understand that I understand some of the highlights and the pitfalls of this industry, and I have to make sure that I maintain the proper guardianship over my daughter. You know what I mean? Can't just put her out there and just let her go. I gotta make sure everything is good up here before I put her, because what you so I don't want her to be one of those stories. So when the time comes, yes, you will see her on the silver screen for sure. Absolutely.
That is too funny. So, just carrying on with this project. I mean, like I said, I definitely love the single, and we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. So, I also seen that one of your songs were featured on Queen Sugar. So, could you just kind of talk about that and how you felt to actually hear your song playing in that scene, and just how did that feel?
Honestly, it was a really good feeling, man. It was a really good feeling, a feeling that was long overdue. I felt, man, I couldn't tell you anything other than that. It was just awesome to just finally get the kind of like the accolades, if you will, of like, man, I've been doing this a long time. It's about time somebody started to recognize, that I've been doing this a long time. So, I mean, it was amazing. It was an awesome feeling. I look forward to feeling it again. I feel like if I do something once, I could do it. I could do it a million times after that. So, here comes many more. As of that good feeling. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. Uh-oh. Do we freeze up?
Started and really show them that you have to, and it takes work, it takes dedication, it takes so much to really climb the ladder in this industry. So I know you began background singing for stars like Mary, different people. Like, can you just kind of talk about that and how you actually got into those rooms to do such things like that to break into the industry?
Honestly, that's all church. Church. I'm definitely, I'm definitely a church boy or a church boy for sure. And and really that's it. Church did it. Church put me in position to be in the right room at the right time. And hey, we need somebody to sing, hold down the tenor. All right, cool, I got you.
Right.
And so that's one thing led to another, and just got an opportunity to sing behind some of those amazing artists, and even actually shake hands, meet a couple of them from time to time. So it was cool. It was really cool, and it was definitely I would definitely say that experience kind of taught me what it takes, how potent you gotta be, at that level. So it really was a good opportunity for me, and it just opened my eyes to what's going on in this industry, and like I said, yeah, how to just perform and be a awesome performer and be a performer at that level. So I never will
Yeah.
take that experience for granted.
So, and that's interesting that you say it started with church. So, what made you
Yeah.
want to go into the secular music realm instead of the gospel music realm? Like, what was that deciding factor for you?
I had a pastor friend of mine tell me when I was in college. He said, "Man, there is always room in the secular world." Well, actually, the way he would say it is, um, "How do you expect to reach the secular world if you only over here?" You know what I'm saying? So for me, I kind of always enjoyed R&B. I always enjoyed the message behind R&B. I always enjoyed the vibe behind R&B. That was always my favorite genre. I grew up listening to Luther Vandross and Brian McKnight and all the way to like Drew Hill and Jodeci, anywhere in between, everybody in between.
Mhm.
So that's what I grew up listening to, and but I really didn't get into the church, didn't really get into the church until I got a little bit older, when I was in like high school, middle school, high school at that time. That's when I started really getting into music. New to me at that time. So R&B has always been near and dear to my heart. Has always been in me. R&B has always been my thing. And so I
Mhm.
always knew that at some point I would be doing R&B or would come back to R&B one way or the other. But R&B, I'm made out of R&B. I can't help it. I can't help it. I think we froze up again. Oh, my bar is solid. I gotta switch over to the laptop, but over here I feel like I'm good. Oh, I'm gonna just hold on.